This is day 2, part 2 of our daily English speaking series. And before we continue, I want to remind you that the next part of this lesson is coming soon. So stay connected and wait for the next video, because every part will help you grow step by step. Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily LingoPro. If you want to speak English confidently and naturally, you're in the right place. In today's lesson, we're going to learn simple, clear, and powerful English that you can use in real life. So relax, stay focused, and let's improve your English together. Today, I want to share with you not just an introduction, but a full, deep, flowing journey of how you can talk about yourself in the most natural and confident way possible. And as I talk about myself, I want you to imagine how you can use the same style, the same structure, and the same flow when you introduce yourself to others in real life, whether at school, at work, in interviews, in conversations, or in any situation where someone asks you to talk about yourself. When I introduce myself, I always begin with calm energy, because calmness creates confidence, and confidence creates connection. I start with my name, because your name is your identity, the first bridge between you and others. And when you say your name clearly, with confidence, it gives people a sense of trust. After saying my name, I share a little bit about my background, where I was born, how I grew up, and what shaped me into the person I am today. I believe our environment, our family, and our experiences make us who we are. So when I tell people about my story, I tell them how my home taught me respect, discipline, gratitude, and patience. I remember growing up in a place where people believe that kindness makes life easier and learning makes life better. So I learned to focus on improving myself step by step. Whenever I talk about my childhood, I don't talk too much about fancy things. I talk about values, lessons, and experiences that shaped my thinking, like how my parents encouraged me to learn, how my teachers supported me, and how small experiences taught me the value of staying humble, hardworking, and positive. When I introduce myself, I also talk about my interests, because your interests show your personality more than your words. I tell people that I love learning new things every day, especially things that help me grow mentally, emotionally, and professionally. I enjoy reading about communication, success, discipline, and self-improvement. I like watching educational content, listening to inspiring people, and observing how confident speakers express themselves. These things are not just hobbies. They are habits that help me grow into someone better every day. When I talk about my interests, I share how these activities help me understand people better, help me communicate more clearly, and help me build confidence in expressing myself. I love learning languages, practicing English, exploring new ideas, and understanding different cultures, because every culture teaches you something new about life, emotions, and human nature. When I'm introducing myself to new people, I always try to stay relaxed and speak with a natural pace, not too fast and not too slow, because your tone tells people who you are. A relaxed tone shows confidence, a smile shows friendliness, and calmness shows maturity. I believe a good introduction is not about showing off. It's about showing who you really are with honesty, clarity, and confidence. When I talk about my personality, I tell people that I am calm, friendly, open-minded, and always eager to learn. I don't pretend to be perfect. I simply try to be honest, because honesty builds trust. I tell them that I like helping others, understanding new ideas, and staying positive, because I believe positivity is a superpower that brings the right opportunities at the right time. When I talk about my goals, I always say that I want to grow in every area of life. I want to improve my communication skills, become more confident, and inspire others to stay strong and hardworking. Every day I take small steps toward my goals, whether it's by practicing, reading, listening, or observing. I believe in slow, steady growth because success doesn't come overnight. It comes through consistency and patience. I remind myself every day that learning is never ending, and every day gives you a chance to become a better version of yourself. When I talk about my strengths, I share that I am disciplined, focused, and someone who never gives up easily. I tell people that I don't run away from challenges. I face them because challenges make me stronger and smarter. I believe that mistakes are not failures. They are lessons that help us grow. I tell people that staying positive is one of my biggest strengths, because positivity keeps you moving forward even when things get difficult. I also talk about gratitude because being thankful for what you have helps you stay grounded, peaceful, and motivated. Gratitude opens your heart, clears your mind, and brings more blessings into your life. When I introduce myself, I talk about how communication is something I truly value. I believe communication can open doors that even degrees cannot. Good communication builds relationships, friendships, opportunities, and trust. That's why I practice speaking clearly, listening carefully, and expressing myself confidently. Listening is one of the most important parts of communication. When you listen with attention, people feel respected and valued. Listening creates deeper understanding and stronger connections. When I introduce myself, I want people to know that I'm someone who listens, learns, grows, and stays motivated. I want them to know that my dream is not just to improve myself, but also to help others grow. I want to inspire others to work hard, stay positive, and believe in themselves. I believe that small daily improvements create big long-term results. I believe every day is a new opportunity to learn, grow, and shine. When someone asks me to talk about myself, I speak with clarity, confidence, and gratitude. I talk about my background, my interests, my values, my strengths, my dreams, and my mindset. I tell them that I come from a humble place, but with big dreams. I tell them that I believe in learning, growing, and supporting others. I tell them that I am becoming better each day, and I am excited about the future. I explain that life is a journey with challenges and lessons, and I am grateful for every lesson that helped me grow. I want people to understand that I am open to new experiences, new ideas, and new opportunities. I like to motivate others, spread positivity, and share knowledge, because when you spread positivity, it returns to you even stronger. I remind myself that the best introduction is simple, honest, calm, confident, and true to who you are. I introduce myself with clarity, confidence, and respect. I want people to feel comfortable while listening to me, and I want my words to be meaningful, inspiring, and real. I believe in staying humble, improving every day, and being grateful for everything life gives me. This is how I introduce myself and show who I truly am, with confidence, calmness, kindness, and a heart full of gratitude for the journey I am on. Thanks for watching this lesson on Daily LingoPro. If you learned something today, make sure to like the video and share it with someone who is also learning English. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple and natural English lessons every day. Keep practicing, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next video.